Expendables 4 is currently out in the theaters. We gave our review on it as well as the first one, The Expendables. Through that talk and through the characters that we saw in Expendables 4, Tony Jaa and Iko Uwais made us remember about a film that was so good it went straight to streaming with a score on Rotten Tomatoes of 67% by the critics and 38% by the audience. This is our action review of Triple Threat. Welcome back to Tales of Two Bros. I am Angel.
I'm Adan.
Where we give you a review at least once a week. Spoiler alert. This was supposed to be the Asian version of the Expendables. That's how they promoted it.
Yeah, I can see that.
They have all these top martial artists. I believe when they first came out, it just came straight to streaming on Netflix. Well, not in the US, that was in the theaters. I think it just came to Netflix. And then after a while, Netflix says, all right, we're done with you. Move on. It's on Paramount. You had to have an upgraded version or not version, membership to see it. Now, this here is directed by Jesse V. Johnson. Writing credits, you have here Joey O'Brien, Fung Jin Song, Paul Stalhille. I think I said that right. With the acting talents that I say so loosely, Tony Jaa, Taikuhu Chen, Iko Uwais, Scott Atkins, Selena Jade, Michael Jai White, Michael Bisping, Jija Yanin, Ram Smor. I'm going to say this wrong. Smorenberg. Oh, it's not that hard to say. It sounded looked a lot harder. Monica Suke Muck.
Wait, was she supposed to be the crazy one?
The crazy one.
Yeah,
the crazy one.
Oh no, that was Mook. That was Mook.
She was the one that got arrested at the end.
Yeah, okay.
She was communicating with Scott Atkins' character.
I'm thinking of Jija Yanin. She was Mook.
Oh, Jija Yanin. She's from Chocolate.
Yeah, but in this movie, she was the one with the rocket launcher.
No, I know, but I'm just saying she's from Chocolate.
Oh yeah.
And she had the most gruesome death scene.
Absolutely.
Holy crap.
I was like, whoa.
Close range rocket launcher. And no, was it a rocket launcher or grenade launcher?
Grenade launcher. Even at that distance, should have took out Iku.
Well, no. Do you know that grenades actually don't explode like how we see them?
No.
A lot of times in movies they explode and you have all this like these people jumping like whatever. It's really close combat in a way that it's like a poof. So when a grenade goes off, it's just like you see a small dust cloud.
Oh, either way.
But hers was close range. She got impelled with it,
and then went poof.
Right,
like a balloon.
You also have here Damon Whitaker, and I thought I was like, wait a minute, that looks a lot like Forrest Whitaker. It's his damn brother as the reporter, the TV host.
Oh,
the only black guy. Well, not the only black guy. Excuse me. The second black guy.
Yeah.
In the movie, and then there's other people there, but those are the main ones. Even though it's a movie, I refer to it as an action review because, for one, this movie is shit. Story wise, acting wise, is crap.
I would say that it's more of like you're gonna watch it and not think kind of a situation.
You're gonna have to because they're all over the place. I mean, unless you don't want to think, you just want to see like a porn movie. You just want to see the sex going on and not worry about the story of it. Fine, then definitely yes. This is like that. This is like action porn.
I mean, Expendables,
but Expendables has a story more or less.
Number
maybe
4.
Maybe not 4, but especially the first one and the other 2, I believe, had stories, but this one was like all over the place. I understood they were going after the reporter.
Yeah,
Jade. No, was she a reporter? No, she was.
No, she was like
an
heiress,
like an heiress, a princess.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, I understand they went to go hire her, but then I was like, oh, you got to find these guys now. The guys that you left for dead, they're alive. You got to keep them quiet. And then you have Jaka, played by Iko. He's there for revenge, but it's not really like he had plenty of times for revenge, but he didn't take the opportunity, especially with Scott Atkins' character, Collins.
Yeah.
that
He's
it
like,
made
I'm
no
gonna I'm
sense.
gonna kill him one by one by my own hands. I'm like, bro, you kind of failing. A
You're
lot of
failing
collateral.
because he had him right there.
There's a lot of collateral damage that was happening of him just waiting around for his master plan. I'm like, your plan didn't. It's like I had a plan. I'm like, no, you didn't.
It sucked. Now, in Expendables 4, we did talk about like, it will be a great moment to see Tony Jaa and Iko go at it. And we totally forgot that they did here. Well, I didn't, I totally forgot about this movie
Actually,
existed.
yeah, it wasn't even that long.
It was like a moment in the jungle.
He had
I
more
mean,
of a fight with
like Tiger,
Tiger, yeah,
also with
Michael Jai.
um, Michael Jai White. Yeah.
Actually, no.
No, it was Michael Jai White.
Yeah, it was Michael Jai
At the
White.
end, he kicked
Yeah.
him into the post,
Hmm.
which was a weak death for someone that big with with that you would think he
But I
would have.
will say this in comparison to what they performed in Expendables versus here, their action quality as far as the fight scenes
Mm-hmm.
were better. Like they were
In
more
this movie,
utilized
in this movie,
versus Expendables 4.
yeah, most definitely, yes. There's a lot more action scenes in this movie than Expendables 4. Oh, most definitely,
Hmm.
no lie about that. But the movie itself is so bad. It was painful. Listen, I was wide awake when I saw it, and I kept having to rewind, falling asleep on it. I was bored. I was frustrated with the bad directing, writing, all that stuff.
The shootout scenes were way longer than they probably should have been too.
Oh, and also this. Here we go. So yes, you talk about the shootout. So when we are introduced to Iko's character, Jaka,
Yeah.
right, and they come in to infiltrate the camp, and it was kind of like Predator in a way where
Yeah, it was very
uh,
much Predator like.
you come in, right? That scene. But and Mission Impossible, not Mission, I keep saying Mission Impossible, Missing in Action with Chuck Norris, but there was more
Hmm.
of Predator feel. He's sleeping during the day, and his wife is there sitting watching him for some reason. And the shooting is going on, and the bullets are entering the hut, if you will, whatever that thing was. She gets shot to shit. He does not get one, maybe he gets one hit,
Hmm.
and they're right next to each other.
It's the one on the left arm that kept bleeding.
Right. Right. But like they're right next to each other. But he doesn't get killed while she does.
And that, as I was watching the film and I realized why he was there is like, oh, he was there for security for prisoners that they had in there. I'm like,
He did a
you're not.
terrible job.
First of all, yeah. Secondly, you're not a good guy. Tony Jaw's character and Tiger's character were hired under the premise it was a humanitarian mission to rescue
Right.
people.
I mean, they're still mercenaries. But
Yeah.
yes,
So
they have moral. They're mercenaries with morals.
yes, and clearly, like that was not like a sanctioned area for like imprisonment and whatnot. I understand you're like a mercenary or whatever. You brought your wife along for the hell of it.
Yeah. If you're on a job, why is your wife there?
Like,
Why is family there if you're on
we
a
ride
job?
together, we die together. No one in this movie besides Selena's character is a good person. In retrospect, they're
Mhm.
people trying to act like they're good people, but they're all hired guns. That's just something I
Right.
noticed.
I couldn't believe Michael Jai White as a bad guy.
Yeah,
It was
he was a little
hard.
bit cheesy at
It was
times.
cheesy. It was like we've seen him as a bad. Well, he was never really a bad guy in Kill Bill, the deleted scene. Playing a good guy so long that it's kind of well, he was the Bronze Tiger in the Arrow series, or the CW Arrow series or universe,
Yeah, but
or the
eventually he
Arrowverse.
became neutral then.
But I'm just
Um,
no, not in the beginning. In the beginning, he was a bad guy,
yeah,
but it was just so hard. And then like him fighting Tiger in the finale, was it Tiger? No, it was Eco.
he fought
Who?
both Iku and Tiger at one point. That's how
Right,
he
but it
ended
was
up with
just
a like a stick in his chest.
right. But the thing is, like with Michael Jai White's fighting style and him so being so big and muscular, and he's agile.
He's
I'll give
quick
you
and
that.
agile in real life. Yeah,
Yes. Oh, he is. But when he fights, he just stands there, boom, 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 boom. It's like he doesn't move like as if those other guys are, like
true.
Tiger, Tony, and Eco. They move so fast and agile, like you can really see. But him, he's just like to be make it believable that how he's taken out. It didn't sit well with me because you would think all three of them will take him out,
Yeah,
even though he was not the ring leader like of Collins, played by Scott Atkins. You would think yes, that guy just getting hit, but he's just more like love taps and how he's effortlessly defending them, the attacks, as you would think that.
I feel like
But
there was more attention drawn to Colin's fight than
yes,
his.
there goes my one of my best moments is where, which again makes no sense because it's like you got your ass beat twice already by Collins, or really, well, no, the one time hand to hand, the other one was Left for Dead from the beginning. But when Tony John him fight for the last time, that was great.
Yeah.
That was total on Bach style.
Yeah, I can see that.
The way he fought, the way he moved, it was just like as if that character from On Bach, that he was blocking, countering, very direct, and doing the flips that he does.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think again for someone who is that high up, Atkins character Collins, you would think more of them would be involved. I mean, because the thing is, when he was fighting, it was because at one time it was Eco and Tony versus Scott, and he handled it pretty well. Scott, that is.
Yeah.
2-on-1, but now it's 1-on-1, and you're having trouble now with Tony, who just has a concussion. I mean, overall, it was sloppy, but that scene was great. And I had to give it to Scott Atkins. That man can fucking move.
Oh yeah, and for those listening, if you haven't seen Scott Atkins work, which you probably have, because he's in a lot of stuff.
You don't realize it. I mean, he was a stunt double for Ryan Reynolds for a while.
Absolutely, and not always in the best stuff, but he was.
Right. Undisputed series.
Boyka the movie.
Yes, that series too.
It's actually one of the things that he's more known for is doing Boyka the character from Undisputed. Right. But
he's also in the MCU. He was one of the bad guys from the first Doctor Strange. Actually, there's a big fight sequence with him and.
Is it the one in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the big scene right there with him.
He did a movie called Ninja.
He did, yeah. And you know who the co-star was? The Asian co-star, the guy? Oh. Ninja 2? Kane Kusugi, the son of Sho Kusugi, the ninja master himself of Revenge.
Oh.
Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, Ninja 3 the Domination, Pray for Death.
Okay. Makes absolute sense now.
Also, Ninja Assassin. He was the Sho Kusugi was the villain. Mm-hmm. The one cool move that from Scott Atkins did, I think was against Eco. He does a backflip to a double kick.
Yeah, like a backflip to a drop kick, and he is really good with those spinning. Stunt kicks.
Undisputed.
We're gonna quote a lot from Undisputed for this. That's like when we were talking about the Superman versus a Shazam movie, the animated. They took literally the scene from Undisputed because it is badass. How much he whoops on a person. That's the level of quality we expect from Scott Atkins. So yes, that was a badass move. I thought it was cool, but at the same time in my mind, like, how functional is that just to land on your chest? Because he backflips, hits both feet on Eco, and then just drops straight down.
Yeah, he had his hands.
I guess, yeah.
Use your hands to fall. I mean, they do it in wrestling all the time. They do it a little differently.
True.
They do it all the time. But no, it was just from a standing position. That's what kills me. It wasn't like he's running towards him, does a cartwheel, does a couple backflips, and
runs up the wall or something like that. Yeah.
No, he's just standing there. He notices him behind him and does a backflip to a drop kick. I was like, holy crap, that was cool. But that being said, this movie is now the score that we had here.
It's like a complete 180 flip from what. Like I pulled up Expendables just recently.
Mm-hmm.
So Expendables on Rotten Tomatoes, as of this moment, is, and I'm talking about number 4.
Okay.
12% by the critics, 69%.
I think it was a little higher when we reviewed it.
Probably, and 69% by the audience. And so you pretty much did a complete 180 here, where the critics liked Triple Threat more, and the audience here likes it less. Well, I just thought that was funny.
67% by the critics is only 33 reviews.
This is true. There was over 100 reviews for the Expendables.
And with the audience score here is over 250.
Yeah.
I am with the 38%. I will even go lower. I mean, even though there's a lot of action, it's not good action overall. And then the horrible acting and the storyline, because there's so many faux pas here. They're like in the daytime, walking around, guns out, approaching a police station unmasked and they're shooting up. And then they're like, "Are you crazy? Put away your guns." There's cops around. It's like you just came to a police precinct, shut up all the cops. Now you're scared or worried about cops finding you,
Yeah,
or you're being identified. The bad writing is,
it's pretty up there.
but this is more of the action review, and the action itself is not as good as The Raid on Bach. It's not even close to Tiger Chen's movie,
Man of Tai Chi.
The Man of Tai Chi. Yes.
I was just thinking about it today. I'm like, honestly, like if we're trying to get like, say, like you quoted just now, like an Asian version of the Expendables, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of had something similar to that back in the day with Jackie Chan. Like when he would do, yeah, he did more than one film like this, but it was where he would like star with Jackie Chan, Sammo Hyung, Huan Biao, Meals on Wheels,
Oh
for
yeah.
example.
Oh yeah. But that's way back in. Okay, but that's like three guys, right?
That's three guys, but then you also had like Benny
The Jet Yukias,
Urquidez. Yeah, and they had some good
Keith Vitale.
villain
Yes.
characters.
Right. You're absolutely right with that. But this is more like, I guess you would call it, I want to say top name, because they're not really A-list stars. They're more like B-list, maybe C, depending on your opinion. But that's how they sold it, like the modern day Asian version of the Expendables. Because again, if you want to go that route with Jackie Chan and Sammo and Yun, you have the Shaw Brothers films where most of them were all together, the same guys
Oh,
in these
absolutely.
movies, the same bunch, like almost like the same 10 actors, and they'll interchange them here and there,
Hmm.
but they'll be the same group of performers in these Shaw Brother films. Yes, but this is more of a take. Now, is this worth the watch?
One and done.
I would say no. This is not worth the watch. The action in this is not enough to be worth someone's time. But
Play
for
in the
me,
background if you're not going to really focus too much.
I mean, I wish I knew about this in the sense more. I didn't know what to expect. People were telling me, "Oh, you got to watch it. Oh, you got to." And
I don't think I was one of those people though.
no, you were not. You were not. I'll give you that. It was others.
Because it was funny because I remember I watched it one time before, but I forgot all about it.
Right. Exactly.
So I couldn't even warn you.
I only know about it. I remember it now, excuse me, because of I just saw it the other day, yesterday. So that's how I remember it. And I'm just like, oh, I wish I watched something else. Kung Fu Panda, a film we are going to review.
Yes.
The first one had better action in this.
100%. Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%. Yeah. Kung Fu Panda, though, had
It's
good action.
It's animated, but the thing is, the action is based on actual movements.
And actual scenes from that they recreated.
Yeah, I know there's no really talking pandas or pigs or geese. There's also no talking tigers. I understand. But the action that they used, phenomenal.
I can go with that. There was one film I told you about called, I thought it was better than this one with, and I mentioned it to you.
You said Expendables 4 was better than this.
No, I asked you if it was better than this. And you're like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, you asked me. Okay.
yeah. No, Accident Man. I was watching that the other day.
Yes. Oh, so let's give some. I don't know if I want to give credit to this guy because so in our review on Hidden Strike, I told you that one of the characters, the tattoo face guy, half tattoo, Tin Man, he's known as a fight choreographer. He was the fight choreographer for Accident Man as well as Triple Threat.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. But I mean, he's really good. But again, you have a lot of there's conflict because the thing is, an action should help move the story.
Yeah,
The story should be solid, right? You can't use action to replace or say save a film. If you're relying
true.
on that, you're in trouble.
Case in point, like the story in Accident Man, which you'll probably watch, that is better, not by much. But it's better for me because it's cheesy story. And if you know, so one of those things, like if you know what you're going into and they just own that fact, it comes out better.
Okay.
You know, like if you know
So
you're going to
since
be, if you're going to
okay,
ham
so
up something, ham it up and enjoy it.
all right, I'll check it out. We'll probably do a review on that.
Come back at me and be like, what did you make me watch?
All right, guys, that is our action review of Triple Threat. Have you seen it? Do you have any favorite moments? Probably one or two, maybe for you, maybe none. If you do, Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you have a movie or a show you would like us to review, please either comment below or email us at talesofthebros@gmail.com. Until next time, we'll be the next time. I'm Angel.
I'm Adan.
Love you, bro.
Love you too.